Hello, welcome to another LEGO Star Wars bootleg slash knockoff review made by Pogo. This time is Pogo654. Now, I was supposed to order a set of the 3 troopers you get from Rogue One, but I accidentally just ordered the white version. Oops! But for the purpose of the review, it's still going to work because there are a few things I've noted with these guys. Now, these are the HoverTank pilot, which is PG654. PG655 is the Imperial Shore Trooper, that's the tan colored one, and the Death Trooper is PG656, so they've done those as well. First of all, the print job is pretty decent. Oops, let me just get more light on them. Maybe a bit too much light. Yeah, the print job on these guys are pretty decent. Very detailed all the way from the top to the bottom. The helmet print is also pretty nice. If I turn this guy around, you can see that the back print is also pretty decent as well. And so are the side helmet pieces. But you probably noticed when I was turning this around that the helmet was turning without the figure. And that's because all of these figures have this more square-shaped head that's not exactly the same as a Lego head. And when you combine that with a helmet that fits very snugly and tightly on a regular Lego head, it can't quite plug all the way down. Now this one's the worst case now. It doesn't, like, once it's plugged down, it just doesn't look. It just, doesn't stick. This one here, this one sticks, but it's very loose. And all of these feel quite loose. And judging by these helmets, I'm thinking that the Death Trooper and the Shoreline Trooper are also going to have the same issues, which is a huge shame because apart from the helmet, these guys are pretty spot on. So if you do get these, I'd say stick a bit of blue tack in the head and just deal with that. All of them come with a standard blaster. The other 2 soldiers come with their own version of guns. The plastic itself feels alright. No, nothing too special about these. Not great or bad, but they feel okay. Arms a little bit tight, and the leg joints on these are pretty decent. The print stops there, by the way. And notice on some of these, not that one. This one, yeah. You have the regular Pogo issue of, there you can see the bottom of his leg there, that hole in there. You got a bit of extra plastic in from the molding process. This one's actually completely sealed. You can see this huge white piece there. It doesn't affect play. You can still plug these on studs just fine, or you can probably, in case it doesn't, you can just like break it because it's just a thin layer of plastic. But they do fine. So my biggest concern is the helmet because it comes with the crappy clone trooper / stormtrooper face underneath. I hate those faces. They're ugly. I don't want to see them. So yeah, let's see. There's also one issue on these. There you go. The molding issue here is less light. You can see that little dent there in the arm. That happens when the molding doesn't quite go right, and it sort of messes up the plastic process and got a huge dent in the arm. One of these has these out of this lot, so that's a thing that goes on. And by the way, the molding is also a little bit more visible on top of the hands right there. You can see little 2 molding spots, whereas regular Lego tends to hide that quite well. So, yeah, if you don't mind these slight issues, then go ahead and get these. I think that's okay, but these, maybe not these guys, because, well, these guys are there to pilot the tank, and if you want tank pilots, you want the tank. So you just get the official Lego set, you have the tank and the tank pilots. Unless you think there's not enough pilots for the tank, then get these. Shoreline Troopers and Death Troopers are probably something that people want to get more because they're more army building, whereas these guys have a vehicle to drive, and that makes sense for them to come with a vehicle. Whereas Death Trooper and Shoreline Trooper, they don't need to come with vehicles, so that's probably a good way to army build them. But there is the helmet issue with these guys because of the head shape, so that goes the same with the other 2 trooper types as well. So you do have to be aware of those and definitely get some blue tack for that. But for the price these are going for and the way Pogo releases these, it's quite convenient to army build if you don't want to spend a fortune getting regular soldiers. You can probably get like 5 times more troopers on a set by getting the bootlegs than the regular ones. At least the Death Troopers, Death Troopers have the battle pack, so they're quite easy to get now. Shoreline Troopers, not so much. They haven't had battle packs yet, so those are harder to get. But I've seen regular Stormtroopers go down in price a lot, especially when some battle packs are really cheap now, like something like 80 Hong Kong dollars for a pack, and you get like 4 Stormtroopers in them. I mean, it still costs more than the bootleg, but not too much. Not to the point where I feel like I need to get the bootleg just to save that much money, at least in Hong Kong. But if you're in some other Southeast Asia countries where Lego is really expensive, then this is for you. Just do mind the annoyance with the helmet type. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below. And of course, take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. May the Force be with you.